Welcome to the Vernon Hills Update. The update offers information about a variety of village services. You'll meet a few of your neighbors and you'll find out about upcoming events. On today's show, we'll touch base with the Vernon Hills Police Department for some important suggestions for keeping you and your belongings safe, especially when you're out shopping for the holidays. We'll check out the grand opening of the Winter Wonderland Holiday Light Show, which is open from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. through January 3rd. We'll review some seasonal safety tips from Fireman Tony Rodkey of the Countryside Fire Protection District. We'll stop by one of our village's newest restaurants, Charms, located on Route 45. And we'll revisit some of the sights and sounds of the 2014 Village Tree and Menorah Lighting, which was held on Saturday, November 29th at the Vernon Hills Golf Course. Thank you for tuning in to the Vernon Hills Update.
Happy holidays from the Vernon Hills Police Department. I'm Kim Christensen with the Vernon Hills Police Department's Crime Prevention Unit, and it's time once again for us to give you some holiday safety pointers and some safety tips to help you keep your money to yourself and not let anybody else get their hands on it or your property. Well, first things first, by the time you see this, Santa will already be here, and as of right now you can see they're working on getting ready for Santa over my shoulder here. Well, it doesn't seem like just yesterday we were planning our National Night Out celebration in August, and here we are geared up for the holidays. So let's get going with some safety tips and some things to keep you safe. Now, the first thing again, you probably get tired of hearing this, but we're going to say it again anyway, the cell phone usage. Now, the Electronic Communication Device Law, commonly known as the cell phone law in Vernon Hills, is for roadways and streets. However, if you're in the parking lot, please, please, please don't use your cell phone in the parking lot, especially during the holiday season. I mean, you've seen how busy the parking lots in the mall and the shopping center can get. Please put the phone down. There's a lot of people walking in the parking lot. Please be careful and focus on them. And in fact, while we're at it, how many times have you been in the parking lot, driving through the parking lot, and you'll see somebody walking right in front of you, right down the aisle, talking on their cell phone or texting? It's even more important that as a driver, you be extra careful during the holiday season. Okay, now that we've got the cell phone issue out of the way, a little bit about when you're parking. When you exit your vehicle, close the windows and lock it up. And do that even if you're only going to be in the mall or the store just for a minute. Remember to hide small valuables, even inexpensive ones. Put them in the trunk, cover them with a blanket, do something so that they are not noticeable. Put larger items in the trunk. Take the time to put them in the trunk. Remember, anything in a vehicle is going to be a temptation to a thief. So the key is hide everything. Don't make it visible. Don't make it a temptation. Putting a shopping bag on your back seat is a dead giveaway to a thief that there's something inside. And finally, if you're here at night or if you're parking and you're going to be exiting at night, park in a well-lit area, as close as you can to a street light. Okay, you've parked your vehicle, you've entered the mall, you've entered the store, wherever you're shopping. It doesn't matter. Here's some things to keep your property safe. Let's start with the ladies. Women, ladies, please, if you're carrying a purse, keep the purse in front of you where you can see it. Don't make it dangle behind you or where you can't control it or you can't see if somebody comes up behind you and tries to get into it. Cover the clasp or the flap with your hand or your forearm. Never carry open purse or bag. That's just an easy target for a pickpocket. Okay, now men, carry your wallet in an inside coat pocket or a side pants pocket. Now, men or women, it doesn't matter. Please, don't overburden yourself. It's so hard to keep track of your purse and you're hard to react if you're all loaded down with packages and gifts and presents. And as much as humanly possible, stay alert to what's going on around you. Now, ladies, one more thing that's really important, and unfortunately this happens throughout the year, but we see it more often during the holiday season when restaurants and things like that are very, very busy. Sometimes you might have a tendency to take your coat off and put it over a chair in a busy restaurant and then put your purse right over the top of the coat. Then you might be in there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, or whatever, and then you look up and you notice your purse is missing or something's been taken out of it. It's just so easy to be distracted when you're with a lot of people in a crowded restaurant. So please keep an eye on that purse as best you can, and don't leave it unattended, and don't put it in a place where it's vulnerable. Now, everybody's going to shop online this holiday season, and here's a couple tips to just be sure your property is safe and your information is safe. Shop on secure websites. The HTTPS in the address, not just HTTP. When you see that HTTPS, that means it's a safe website. There's also might be a closed lock or an unbroken key. Either one means that the security is operative. A broken key or open lock indicates that it's not a secure site. Now, some sites might use the word secure sockets layer, or SSL. One more thing of interest that I would like to share is the difference between using a credit card online and using a debit card online. A lot of times people are in the habit of just using that debit card, even for a purchase. But here's the difference. I would always suggest using a credit card, and here's why. If somebody was to steal the information, the most you could be victimized would be the limit on your credit card. However, if you use a debit card and someone gets that information, they potentially could have access to all of your accounts. So it's just safer to use a credit card. Now, let's talk about home security. You're done shopping, you've parked safely, you've got everything in your car, you're heading home, you're planning for the holidays. What can you do to keep your house safe? Okay, well, I'll tell you what you can do. Here's the first thing. Just as important as you being safe while you are out shopping, keeping your home safe while you're gone, especially during the holiday season, is just as important. Now, while you're out, don't forget to leave lights on and a radio so that it looks and sounds like someone's actually in your home. Timers are incredibly inexpensive, and everyone should have at least one, preferably two, one on each floor. Take that extra minute to make certain that doors and windows are locked. Take an extra look at that overhead garage door. When you pull out, hit the button, just pull away. You double check and be sure that garage door stayed shut. Weather and cold could affect the operation of an overhead garage door. Now, if you're going away, ask a friend or a relative to keep an eye on your home and make it look lived in. Some ways you can do that are simple. Is it going to snow during the holidays? Is it going to snow while you're gone? Well, ask that neighbor to shovel the snow. How about the newspapers and the mail? If they're not going to be stopped, ask someone to bring them in. Nothing makes a home look vacant like a stack of newspapers on the driveway or on the front porch. Have the person who's watching your house, a relative or a friend, rearrange the curtains from time to time. Again, here's the key. We want to make that house look lived in. Maybe they can move the car in and out once in a while. In fact, even if they don't shovel the driveway, pull the car in and out. Make it look like those tire tracks are leading right up into the garage. Make it look like someone's home. Again, don't forget about those timers. And finally, call the police. We'll be more than happy to put a vacation watch on your house and check your house periodically while you're away. And finally, something that's always said, and we're going to say it again, please don't tell people on social media websites that you're going to be going away. We're all proud of going on vacations. You want to share that information with your friends. And it's just never a good idea to put it on Facebook and any social media website. Speaking of snow, if you're watching this, you probably live in Vernon Hills. Now, Vernon Hills, like most communities, Vernon Hills has a village ordinance which prohibits parking on a village street for 12 hours after a 2-inch snowfall. While this may serve as a minor inconvenience to some, it is necessary so that the plows can do a thorough job of cleaning the streets without having to go back a second and third time. So please keep that in mind when the snow starts to fall. Well, that big word wish is a wonderful way for us to end this holiday safety segment. On behalf of Chief Mark Fleischauer and everybody at the Vernon Hills Police Department, we'd like to wish you a healthy, happy, and safe holiday season. And don't forget, if you need the information, everything we've talked about today is on our website. Just go to vhpd.com. If you haven't checked out the website recently, please do. There's all kinds of good stuff on there. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the annual holiday lighting ceremony at the entrance to the Cuneo Museum and Garden. The light show will start this, was it Friday?
Next Friday.
Yeah, that's right. 2 Fridays from now, the Friday after Thanksgiving. And tonight, is it cold out here, girls?
It's pretty cold.
Is it pretty cold?
It's pretty cold.
Okay, well, it is pretty cold. It's got a wind chill tonight, which is the 8th? Is this the 17th or 18th? 18th of November. It's below zero wind chill. Is that true, Annabella?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're going to, move along here post haste. And first, I want to introduce the beauty queens from Vernon Hills. We have Annabella Fisher. Now, did you just participate in an event?
Yeah.
Where at?
At
In Lake County somewhere?
yeah, we did a pageant on
How'd you
Saturday. Good. I won second runner-up.
Okay, that's great. How old are you now?
9.
All right, good. And then we have Cassidy Roush over here. Cassidy, what did you participate in?
We did go to the Lake County pageant this weekend, and I ended up with second runner-up as well as Annabella.
Okay, very good. And then we have Bree Amadei. Bree, did you participate this weekend too?
Yes, I competed for Miss Lake County, and I took home third runner-up.
Okay, now how old are you, Bree?
17.
All right, we already know Annabella's 9, and Cassidy?
I'm 15.
Okay, so you're out of high school?
I'm a senior.
All right, and you're a sophomore?
Yep.
At Vernon Hills?
Yep, both
And
of us.
where do you go to school,
Mundelein,
Annabella?
Diamond Lake School in Mundelein.
Yeah, that's good, huh? All right, good for you. Is that on Diamond Lake Road?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there the other day to see my new daughter-in-law, Mrs. Teipel. Do you know her?
No.
That's okay, because she takes care of the kids with special needs. So, okay, without further ado, Santa Claus, what do you want to do or say here?
Well, I think we should start by jingle bells as we've done in the past. And we'll let her jingle the bells and we'll all sing one quick song.
All right. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay, the ceremony is officially started. What do we do? Got to walk through the gates now, right, Santa?
Yes, we do.
Okay, Queens, you ready?
Let
Yes.
the queens
All
open
right.
the gates.
Open the gates. Okay. This is the official entrance and opening of the gates at the Vernon Hills Winter Wonderland. This is about I don't know, what is this, Santa, about 25 years now?
Well, it's getting kind of close.
Okay.
93 or 4.
All
Whatever.
right, 93 or 4, so we're into the 20 plus years. All right, everybody. Make sure you come to the light show starting the Friday after Thanksgiving until what, January 1st? January 3rd, 2015. Okay, happy holidays, happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas from Santa. Girls, you want to say anything?
Happy holidays!
Okay. All right, everybody, see ya.
As a reminder, the Winter Wonderland Drive-Thru Holiday Light Show, presented by the Village of Vernon Hills in cooperation with Loyola University, will be open through January 3rd. Hours are from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. However, the light show will be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The light show is held on the grounds of the Cuneo Mansion and Gardens. and the entrance to a winter wonderland is located north of Route 60 on Lakeview Parkway. The cost is $5 per car Monday through Thursday and $10 per car Friday through Sunday. For more information on the Winter Wonderland Holiday Light Show, please call 847-367-3700 or visit www.vernonhills.org. Happy holidays from the village of Vernon Hills.
Well, we are over at Countryside Fire on Deer Path Drive. We're with Fireman Tony, and many people, you all know Fireman Tony from his visits to the schools. Have you been in their schools already this winter quite a bit and this fall?
Oh yeah, we've been into the District 73 buildings, District 75, 96.
You guys cover a lot of ground. So let's talk about one of the things going on with the kids. You said you've got a big, like a variety show going on. Could you announce that a little bit for everybody?
Yeah, for all the 8th graders in our 5 middle schools, we have a variety show going on. And each school is going to compete amongst themselves, provide a variety show to the 6th and 7th graders of those middle schools, and then the top 3 teams from each of those 5 middle schools will compete for the grand prize, second prize, and third prize.
And that's cash.
That's some American Express cards and a Buffalo Wild Wings and a Cold Stone Creamery and a Wendy's party.
Very good, very good. So those are the schools that you said are Hawthorne North, Hawthorne South,
Fremont, West Oak, and Woodlawn.
Okay.
And those are the 5 middle schools in our fire district.
Now, does their act have to have anything to do with fire safety?
That's what it's all about, fire safety or burn prevention. It's only about 2 minutes in total length for the 8th graders that are participating, and they should stick on one topic instead of spreading themselves out, because that 2 minutes goes fast.
Goes quick. Okay, so there you go. There's something fun going on in the schools. And another way that you're helping educate all the kids, and in turn they help educate us.
Absolutely.
So now let's talk about something we need some education on. I understand that there's some situations, and particularly in homes like mine that are getting older, that you're seeing some troubling issues in our bathrooms with our bathroom fans.
Yes, the exhaust fans that are out there in homes that are 30 years old or 20 years old are aging as well. And if they're not maintained, not cleaned, or have dust removal, they can cake up, they can overheat that motor, and they can catch on fire. You have paper on the insulation, you have the wooden joist, the fans themselves are plastic, and that dust is combustible when it cakes up over time and binds that motor, which will overheat and cause a fire.
So that's what you're seeing then. The fan motors are kind of overheating, seizing up, and you're getting some fires up in the ceilings. And does that go into the attic then, perhaps?
Then it goes in the attic, and if it's unchecked, it can take the roof off the house.
I don't like to hear about that. So that's something we got to look at. Now, that's similar to when you tell us to clean out our dryers and our dryer vent. The same sort of combustible.
Same sort of maintenance. We want to make sure we're removing the dust and those dryer vents, the lint, keeping that area around the dryer clear from combustibles, t-shirts and socks falling behind there, and all that dust building up. So we want to keep that area clean. As for those exhaust fans, like a smoke alarm, we can replace those every 10 years. I looked online, you can find them for $25 to $50. They're aging. You notice anything wrong with them, it's probably a good time to replace them.
Okay, so you think even rather than just even maintain, it might be time to pull them out with the trouble you're seeing, with the trouble they can cause?
Yes, it's time to replace them if they're that old.
And if we talk about that too, then we're watching this in December, but in November we changed our clocks. Hopefully everybody has a working smoke alarm. They're supposed to, by law, smoke alarms and the carbon monoxide detectors, etc.
Well, what I tell the students, don't have a smoke alarm just because the law says so. Have it because it's a very important safety device, as well as a carbon monoxide detector. It's for the safety of you and your families.
Okay, so these are just things we should be doing. Put them on your list for especially as we're coming into winter and we're inside and we're doing stuff more. One, as we talk about coming into inside and heating everything up, I know a few years back you had several fires in the chimney, and the flues had gone bad. So can we talk about that? What we need to be looking for there?
Sure. The folks with the fireplaces, if you haven't had your chimney cleaned, it's probably time to get that done. We recommend an annual cleaning. However, it doesn't happen. but it's still not too late. Coming into the wintry season, please get your fireplace, your chimney cleaned, and it'll be much safer. Make sure that you're keeping all items 3 feet away from that fireplace when you have a fire. Make sure that glass door or iron mesh or metal mesh curtain is closed to keep the embers from popping out. And when you leave that room, that those glass doors should be shut completely to prevent any embers from popping out onto the carpet.
Well, you always talk about that clear zone. You say the same even for these little space heaters, and they're marketed as safe and all those sorts of things. But you say better to be safe, just keep a clear zone as well.
Yeah, they're designed now. If they fall over, they're going to shut off, but that can fail as well. Any mechanical device can fail. More importantly, though, if you're using those space heaters for supplement heat, be sure to keep all items at least 3 feet away. The kids tend to come in and drop their wet gloves or wet boots near there. They can dry out quickly and catch fire. You have that space heater too close to your desk or too close to the couch, and you leave it on, you leave the room, it's not going to take long to heat up those combustibles and catch fire.
Well, as we're talking about that stuff, that's like that's like kind of regular living in our homes. And now we add things like holiday candles, holiday lights, greenery, all kinds of things. Let's talk about that. I know that's kind of a nervous time for firemen like you guys. You want us to be safe.
We sure do, and we have a program, Help Keep the Wreath Red. And what that is all about is making sure that you check your holiday lights, and you need to make sure it has the UL listed tag on there. It's been checked, but if you have any broken bulbs that need replaced, we should replace those instead of leaving those broken and a chance for an electrical fire to occur. Keep the Wreath Red program is just about that. You'll see the wreath is red at the start near Thanksgiving, and of the program is Thanksgiving, and all the bulbs are red. If you see a white one in there, that means we had a holiday light fire.
Okay. Well, I know sometimes those lights they get kind of crunchy and old, and they get kind of nasty, and so you're saying get rid of them. Don't put anybody at risk.
At some point, yes, those older lights, if they get frayed and there's a lot of broken bulbs, it probably would be much safer to have something newer.
Well, and I know the kids are so good at the candle situations that you're all like, what's your saying about when you leave a room or?
Well, with candles, we understand the holidays, but when you go out, blow it out. We don't want to leave candles burning unattended. It's the number 2 cause of fires in the United States, and we don't want to see anybody have that type of fire at all.
You like the fake candles. You use those at your house, Tony?
Yes.
I bet you do.
The battery-operated flameless candles look real. They have nice fragrances. You can find those at the mall, at different stores.
I know it'd make you feel a lot better for all the families in your district. I know you'd like them all to move to that. I know about you. I know how you are. So, well, that's a lot of the stuff that's going on. Well, we had one more thing we wanted to talk about when we talk about the holidays. I know you guys also, you're the first responders that go out when traffic problems occur or accidents. And I know you're very worried about people staying safe during the holidays with all the parties and things going on.
So when you're driving, let's make sure we get a designated driver. If you're out celebrating, if we do respond, we ask people move right for sirens and lights. That hasn't changed. Drive safely, slow down in the more inclement weather.
Well, and let's give us one more try at that. Move right for sirens and lights, because I've been in a lot of situations. I can see the lights coming up behind me. Some of us pull off to the right and slow it and stop, and then others think that's a chance to get in behind you guys and go like heck.
Well,
not right, right?
That is not right. That's something we have no control over. We're just asking folks, as we're approaching intersections or as we're approaching traffic and we're behind you, pull right for sirens and lights.
All right. Okay, very good. Good lessons for all of us. Well, and as we're coming into the holidays, I know you guys are vigilant for us. I know you always are ready. If there's a question and you don't know who to call, you just told me that again today, you should always call 911 if you think maybe you need us.
Yes, when in doubt, call 911. You're asking, gosh, is this an emergency? Should I call 911? The answer is yes.
And you guys are ready, and you're ready to jump. We see those trucks roll fast. They're ready to get wherever they need to go.
Well, we want to move fast, but we also want to move safely. We want to be part of the solution, not the problem.
Gotcha. Well, and let's talk about, it's the holidays. I know you want everybody safe. Do you have any messages from Chief Jeff Steingart for everybody?
On behalf of Countryside Fire District and Chief Jeff Steingart, happy holidays.
Thank you, Tony. Best wishes to your crew.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you're hungry because we've come to one of our new local restaurants, a neighborhood place called Charms. We're with the owner, Steve Morakalis, and we're over on Route 45. You've probably driven by and seen some of the activities. So, Steve, thanks for joining us. And
thank you for having me.
And it's kind of exciting because I've seen a flurry of activity. How long have you been in here? They're watching it in December, but it hasn't been so long.
We opened up October 1st. We've been here over a month, just a little bit over a month right now. And it seems to be doing okay so far. We haven't done any advertising really. We have a lot of repeated customers. The feedback that we get from our customers is very, very good. We try to give great service. Our food is excellent. The quality that we serve is excellent. And we're hands-on.
You're hands-on. And now, before we started taping, you said we're your typical American meal. You can get your favorites here.
We are a typical American restaurant, from your burgers to your chicken sandwich, the salads, to your roast turkeys and roast porks, the steaks, the ribs, the chops, and we also make them like Greek style, a couple dishes for people that like the Mediterranean, the Greek taste. And we do seafood as well, broiled, grilled, whatever. And then if we have recommendations from customers they like something, we try to bring it on the menu too.
Oh, so you really are a neighborhood guy,
Yes,
that you do whatever you can. And it's dinner and lunch and dinner every day.
It's lunch and dinner every day. We open at 11 o'clock every day, except on the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays, we open at 12.
Okay.
And lunch and dinner daily, yes.
Well, let's talk about how you even came to be here. You're not from around here, but you like the area.
I'm not from around here. I was driving by. I live closer to the city. I'm from Lincolnwood. I was driving by and I was looking for something to do. And I was driving by and I really liked the area, how the area looked around here. And as I was driving by, I see this restaurant for lease. So I stopped and I made a phone call. I said, I have nothing to lose. Let me make a phone call. So I got a hold of the landlord and we started talking. We wrapped things pretty quick.
I was going to say you did wrap it pretty quick. So because you've been in here, you've done painting and done a whole bunch of stuff here. So we'll talk about what you did in here too, because you said even the pictures in here are special.
We rehabbed the whole place. We did only cosmetic work, nothing structural or anything like that. We new fixtures. We fixed the bar. We painted the whole place. We cleaned it up inside out, front and back. The kitchen, we brought some equipment new in the kitchen. The pictures that we have along the wall here, being in Lake County, I brought a company in and I asked them to do a Lake County theme. So all the pictures that are around us are all from Lake County, from Libertyville, from Lake Forest, from Mundelein, from Vernon Hills, or all their pictures yet, but all Lake County memories.
Okay, so that's something, you truly are neighborhood then. You're wanting to be part of this neighborhood.
Yes, truly our neighborhood, and I love the people in this area too. They're very, very nice. They keep on coming back. They give me excellent feedback. They always say, don't worry, you're going to do much, much better. We're going to tell our friends. And every day we have the same thing. People coming in and say, excellent, I'm going to tell some friends of mine come by it. And that's what keeps us going. I know it's the beginning. It takes a little bit of time. But so far, I'm very happy the way it's going.
Well, and you have experience in this because you said you've been dealing with restaurant business from way back.
For 30 years. I've experienced for 30 years. I've been in the restaurant business all my life. Sometimes, I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing, but I love what I do. I love the restaurant business, and yes, I'm here. I'm here, and I love it. I really like the area a lot.
Well, we like to hear that too, and we want you to have a lot of people coming in and trying things. And we talked about lunch and dinner. Now, do you do like carry out? Do you do catering? Do you do like holiday parties? Or?
We are available to we do carry out. We like to do catering. We do also do catering. We do not deliver, but that's in the future. We're talking about it. Maybe we'll start delivering. But yes, yes, we can do catering. We do a lot of carry out and a lot of dine in.
Okay, so like if somebody, I know you've got a website too, so you can go online and find out more about the menus and things, so you could figure that out.
Yes, we do have a website.
And let's talk about some of the things you like. I know when we were talking before we started rolling tape, you said not just burgers, they're Angus burgers. So you go for the quality
Yes.
ingredients.
I always believed in quality. Even in the past restaurants, I always believed in quality. Our burgers are Black Angus burgers. Our steaks are prime, are the best steaks. Our chicken is top notch. I don't believe in my food. It's quality food. Everything that we use here is AAA, and people today, because you're dealing with an educated consumer, they know the difference from Black Angus to a regular, and they seem to love it. Everybody's
Well,
very
you said
happy.
you're doing it at a modest price point too, because you're not out to be the high end, bring everything you got in your pocketbook.
Exactly, because I am a neighborhood place, and I like to keep it. I like to get the neighborhood together here. Plus, we have a kids menu. All kids, all families are allowed to come with their kids. We have a kids menu on it as well. And yeah, we like to serve the whole family, you know, not only just for the drinks and the whole family.
Yeah, and is there any dish that you like when you come that you think that somebody should try if they're thinking about something? What's one of your favorites? I know it's hard because you like them all.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't put them on your menu.
Well, I'll tell you, our skirt steak is outstanding. Our Greek chicken is outstanding. Our seafood is fresh daily. Our pork chops, the burgers. I mean, I cannot just pick out one dish. Whatever that's our menu's limited, but whatever we have on the menu, it's fresh and it's real. Nothing processed here.
I like that, and I can tell you love food, and this is a family affair in here for you as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love food, and it is a family affair. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. If you want to find out more, go online or just come over, because I bet you're going to be over here every time somebody's in here.
I'm here 7 days a week, lunch and dinner in the beginning. I'm here every day, so
Okay.
please come on in. Welcome. The doors are open, and we'll serve you with a smile, and we'll give you an excellent service.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Good luck to everything. Remember, it's Charms on Route 45 here on the south end of Vernon Hills. Stop by and see what's going on. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, folks, if you had smell-o-vision, you would be in good shape because it smells delicious here. Steve, you've got some of the dishes that you like here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about them and what makes them special.
Well, I like pretty much all of them. This is special. This is our Greek chicken. It's broiled. It's marinated with olive oil, lemon, a touch of garlic, with the Greek potatoes that we have here and vegetable. This is the Greek salad that we have over here. And right here we have a burger, a Black Angus cheeseburger, and I'd like to show a club sandwich that we do for lunches. Not only lunches, but you can get this all day long on the menu. And we have our signature skirt steak,
That's
which
what I heard.
think
It's like to die for. Everybody
it's
says.
outstanding. Our skirt steak is excellent. Not that our chicken's not excellent, but people that like skirt steak, they will know the difference right away, the quality of meat that we use and the way it's marinated. And that's also marinated. It's got a little secret to it. We can't give that out. But our burgers, all Black Angus, and we have a club sandwich, like I said, for lunch and dinner, whatever. But yes, that's
You can eat healthy here too, because I was going to say this is like when you've got these vegetables. That's healthy looking.
very healthy. On every dish, you get your fresh vegetables.
Is this one serving?
This is one serving, yes. It's a half a chicken with vegetable, with the Greek potatoes you like, or you might change to baked or French fries or mashed, which is everything's homemade. And we've got a sample of our salad, one of our salads here, a Greek salad. I don't want to make it sound like it's strictly a Greek restaurant, but we also have Caesar salads, chicken Caesar salads, julienne salads, all different types of salads. But I just want to give a little bit of sample that the quality of meats that we use and the quality of food.
I have to
that we
say
have.
the portion sizes, they're right up my alley. Thank you very much for making sure I have some for tomorrow too.
Thank you. Yeah, the portions are good. That is the only complaint that we get: too much food. To me, that's not a complaint. That's an honor when I hear that.
Very good. Well, thank you for sharing all this with everybody. Remember, it's Charms. Come over on Route 45. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
If you have comments or suggestions, please contact Mike Stordo at 847-918-3560 or email Mike S. at thehills.org. We'll close this edition of the Vernon Hills Update with a look back at the village tree and menorah lighting, which was held on Saturday, November 29th. On behalf of Mayor Roger Byrne, the Village Board of Trustees, and the village staff, best wishes for a safe and happy holiday season, and thank you for tuning into the Vernon Hills Update.
Welcome to the annual holiday Christmas tree lighting and menorah lighting in Vernon Hills. I'm up here tonight with the Queens for 2014, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Little Miss Annabelle Fisher.
I'm Cassidy Rash.
Cassidy Rash.
And I'm Bree Amadei.
Bree Amadei. And does anybody know who this guy is? Yeah. Let's give a big hand for Santa. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! And a big hand for the Queens. Yay! Okay. All right. Now, and today also is the opening of the holiday light show up at the Cuneo Museum and Gardens. So make sure you go there. I hope some of you kids have been there before. If not, it's well worth a trip. And thank you all for coming out today. Without further ado, we're going to light the tree and the menorah.
We want to do a countdown.
How about a countdown? 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, we're going to go in and the kids can talk to Santa, take pictures with Santa, and you can enjoy some more hot chocolate and cookies if you want. So thank you for coming out. Happy holidays and a happy new